Yeah, so welcome to today's video. Hello everyone, this is Shanmugaraj. As I planned, I'm continuing my efforts on useful videos on project management, agile and leadership series. So let us continue our journey on benefits realization management as part of leadership series. So today we're going to discuss BRM in organizational context. So let's understand what is a BRM. BRM encompasses the standard methods and processes that an organization use for identifying the benefits, for executing its BRM plans through portfolios or programs, and sustaining the realized benefits. Right? So benefit realization management will give you commonly used methods and processes that organization can use for identifying the benefits, for executing through portfolio programs, and then sustaining it. BRM requires an alignment with an organization strategy. So there should be a strong alignment between organization strategy and objectives to its benefits. And you need to have a solid understanding on the key principles and techniques of BRM, right? I think this one we already seen yesterday as well. We need to be able to differentiate between the benefits and value. Value is equal to benefits less cost actually. So for example, the value of better customer experience, an intangible benefit, right? Achieved through a new website with an artificial intelligence engine can be valued in monetary terms through increased sales through websites, less cost of implementing that AI project. Right? Let's say you are initiating a project. The planned benefit is to improve the customer experience, which is an intangible benefit. You are trying to achieve with an implementation of a new website using an AI engine. That is your program or a portfolio or a project. Right? So planned benefit is for better customer experience. It is implemented by a project, and you are getting a value in monetary terms as a result of increased sales. Right? While implementing this particular project, you might realize an increase in the sales. That is nothing but your value. So when you subtract that additional sales and subtract the cost, you will get the benefit. Right? You understand the difference between the benefits and value here. And we are trying to understand additionally what BRM is all about. Right? In the previous slide we talked about BRM is a set of methods and processes for sustaining the benefits or initiating the benefits and executing it. And then we also saw that BRM should have a strong alignment with the organization strategy. And BRM is a day-to-day organization and management of effort to achieve and sustain the planned efforts, planned benefits arising from the portfolios, programs, and projects. Right? So benefit realization management, it include day-to-day organization and management, the effort to achieve and sustain the benefits, right? Via portfolios and programs and projects. The organization's strategic goals and objectives coupled with planned benefits. So you need to have a strong alignment. We already discussed. You need to have a strong alignment and connection, one-to-one connection between strategic goals and objectives and planned benefits. Each goal in each objectives should be having its own planned benefits, right? The process of managing benefits spans before an initiative starts, before even start executing that, portfolios. And during the time it gets executed, the execution of programs or projects, and then post completion of the sustainment period. Let's say that you are initiating a metro rail project or a highway project for a government. That benefit may be the public, managing the public traffic, commutation, and everything, right? So reducing the traffic in the road, maybe that may be the new initiative starts, right? So before even you start executing the actual metro rail project, you will start managing the benefits to understand what could be the planned benefits. And then during the execution of that project itself, you try to manage the benefit. And then post completion of the project, where you start realizing that benefits, where you get the real value, right? Additional revenue to the government, right? And reduce traffic and everything. So that's where the accumulation of and realization of benefits are happening, right? The focus of BRM is on the benefits component. So you need to understand that the benefit realization management is, the focus is on benefits component. It's not about, you know outputs of the projects or portfolio something. So you need to focus on the benefits, right? Are you getting the real value from the outcomes, not on the outputs, right? So the outcomes can be tangible or intangible. That benefits can be tangible and intangible, right? So metro rail project can be a tangible one. Customer experience through an online is an intangible one. So let's look at the next section, which is organizational strategy and benefits, how it's been aligned and linked to it. Generally, organization starts with the benefit realization management starts with the strategy. The strategy talks about the overall goals that guide the directions of the organizations. The direction in which the organization is trying to achieve the goals, it's a strategy. The strategy is getting decomposed into objectives, right? The process of decomposing the strategic goals into strategic initiatives, that is nothing but objectives. So you're decomposing your strategic goals into number of organizational objectives aligned with the planned benefits. For each objectives, you might have number of initiatives. The initiatives can be in the form of portfolios, programs, and projects. So these initiatives need to be aligned with the strategic goal and the planned benefit. So every initiative will be aligned to a common planned benefits or individual planned benefits, and along with the strategic goal. So you can maintain that benefits traceability matrix with the strategic goals, objectives, and initiatives. So through initiatives, we're expecting an output, the expected deliverables of an initiative. Through outputs, we're getting certain results as business outcomes. The business outcomes are nothing but the results obtained through the use of initiatives, the use of portfolios and programs and projects. So through business outcomes, you're realizing the benefits. Again, what are the benefits? What does it mean to us? A gain realized by the organization and the beneficiaries through portfolio, program, or project outputs and resulting outcomes. There may be improvement in the market share, there may be improvement in your quarterly sales. That's benefit. Then the value. What is the value? The net results of realized benefits less the cost of achieving the benefits. Right? What are the external drivers that can influence the strategic goals and therefore the benefit realization management? There are 7 ways PMI talks about our competitive landscape. In order to have a competitive advantage, you might have a strategic goal and objectives, and you might have a planned benefit of sustaining and maintaining a market share or improving it. Innovation. Innovation can be an external key driver that influence the benefit realization. Political influences. Political climate changes might introduce new initiatives. Customer needs, a change in the customer needs, the change in the customer landscape can influence the goals and benefits. Economic, microeconomic, and macroeconomic factors, regulatory decisions can influence, right? Something like car emission, PS4, PS5, these kind of regulatory decisions will influence your strategic goals and your benefit realization. The cultural preferences of the sponsors and beneficiaries can influence the benefit realization process, right? So how do we connect business strategy to this benefit realization management? At organization strategic and portfolio level, benefits should be closely aligned to strategic goals and organization objectives. You need to align your strategic goals and objectives with benefits. One to one relationship should be there. Each goal or each objective should be having its own planned benefit or a common planned benefit, whatever it is. From the organization strategy, you can devise your BRM strategy. So BRM strategy lays out high-level directions for managing the planned benefits achieved through your initiatives. So BRM strategy, right? So after your organization strategy, you can design your BRM strategy that will give you high-level direction for managing the planned benefits. In turn, it might give you the execution strategy for your initiatives like portfolios and programs. BRM plan, the benefit realization management plan, will provide a documented explanation of organization's planned activities to achieve the planned benefits, the time frames, the schedule of each initiatives, and criteria of execution. What are the different types of benefits? These are the certain examples of benefits like increased customer satisfaction, alignment of strategy and execution, increased productivity, competitive advantage, improved cost control, improved market competitiveness, predictable delivery performance, improved communication, right? Effective operations and efficient decision making, right? So these are the different types or examples of planned benefits, maybe the actual benefits as well. So you need to use organization goals as a driver for BRM because organization goals contain the objectives that outline how are to be achieved, how the goals need to be achieved. You need to take a special care to ensure that goals and planned benefits are aligned one to one by using a benefit register or a benefit traceability matrix. So these are the tools you can use for tracking the alignment of each goals to the benefits. The planned benefits is a main consideration to commence portfolio. You don't need to worry about many other things if you are able to consider to kick off your initiatives. The planned benefits is a main driver. The business case and BRM plan contains the planned benefits, the program, the project delivery structure, and importantly, it gives you an approach to measure and realize the benefits. So you need to have a good business case and BRM plan in place, which talks about the benefits, which talks about the delivery structure. They should talk about the approach and measuring and realizing the benefits. The final section of BRM and at organization context is the sponsorship and benefits. The successful adoption of BRM is in its sponsorship. If at all you want to have a successful benefit realization management, you should start from the top. Your executive leadership and your sponsors and their positive leadership and their active participation. So your sponsors and executive leadership should provide you a positive leadership and active participation. Your planned benefits can be updated, evaluated through various activities like steering committee meetings. These are all opportunities where we can review our benefits. Periodic review of your benefits is an essential portion of BRM. So you have the sponsors and executive leadership. When you work with them during the steering committee meetings or stakeholder reviews, you can review the plan benefits, you can understand the change in it, you can update and evaluate it, reframe it. And of course, you can, while you do the initiative reviews like portfolio program and project progress reviews and status reports, will give an input to the benefits evaluation, benefits updation, and benefits realization analysis is another mechanism in which you can review your benefits, right? With that, we have come to the conclusion of today's video. I hope you got a fairly a nice idea on how BRM works at organization context. Right? We talked about BRM is nothing but having a standard process and methods, and you should have a strong alignment for organization strategies, and strategy goals are decomposed into objectives with the planned benefits, and it's being aligned to initiatives which produces or outputs. From where you get a business outcomes, then you realization of the benefits and value realization. And we also talked about BRM spans across before even the initiation of the initiatives, during the execution of the initiatives, as well as post completion of that initiative, the accumulation and realization, right? And we also understood the drivers of BRM, and we also understood how the sponsorship helps BRM, the top level leadership, executive level leadership, and the sponsors directions through their positive leadership and active participation in various meetings like steering committees, strategic reviews, stakeholder reviews, benefit realization analysis, right? So hope you got a wonderful fair idea about on benefit realization management and its context with the organization, right? So in upcoming videos, we'll talk about BRM principles, different methods and processes associated with that, and tools and techniques associated with that, right? So hope you like that video. I would like to listen your feedback on my improvement areas, on my delivery, on my slides and everything. So please give your inputs so that I can take it forward. Alright, so thanks a lot for time. I like to see you in future videos. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.